Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase from my friend Mini Dave 101 today in the Open Great League. This is not the Halloween Cup, and we're taking a look at a standard ABB team. So it's going to be Galarian Stunfisk with Double Grass in the back. So yeah, I mean of course Double Grass going to be really weak to, well, not only fire, but it's also weak to flying, which I think is the biggest threat. That's why you have Galarian Stunfisk on the team in the lead. You probably, unless if you hard win the lead, you probably want to switch out at some point, just in case there's like an Altaria or a Skarmory in the back where the two Pokemon like Venusaur and Trevenant gonna have a difficult time, but we'll see. So Foul Play coming in, not gonna be enough to KO. We do see a Rock Slide coming in from this Galarian Stunfisk, and this is going to do a decent amount. Now switching out makes sense into Venusaur going for the farm down. They do pull the switch into Galarian Stunfisk, so that tells me there's no flyer in the back like Altaria, because it would have went into it, right? Or Mandibuzz, unless that was a misclick, of course. But you know, I assume that they don't have it, so that's good. So Venusaur is going to be hit with a Rock Slide, but it's not going to do too much. Venusaur will be able to successfully get to this attack right now. So this is probably going to get the shield. Yeah, they do go ahead and shield. One more Rock Slide will KO the Venusaur, and they do get to it. So do you let the Venusaur go down? If you shield it, you could get to another attack. So it looks like that's what they're going to do. Venusaur will shield and get to this Frenzy Plant, and this will KO the Stunfisk, unless of course they shield it. We'll have to see what they decide to do. They don't shield it, so it does go down. Very nice. Trevenant is looking pretty good, but again, it depends what's in the back. We know there's not a fire type, we know there's not a flying type, otherwise they would have put it in. It happens to be Deoxys. This is amazing for Trevenant, because Trevenant resists Thunderbolt, and it's taking neutral damage from Psycho Boost and Rock Slide, right? So Trevenant dishing out super effective damage as well. So this is amazing. So Venusaur goes down totally fine. Trevenant comes in, just needs to get to his Shadow Ball. Gonna go ahead and take this attack. If it's Psycho Boost, it will debuff the attack of Deoxys, but it's not, it's Thunderbolts, and they do go ahead and pull the switch and go for an attack. Yep, definitely want to go ahead and shield this, farm down the Sableye, and go for Shadow Ball against the defense Deoxys. Actually going to switch out. Okay, I find that switch a little bit unnecessary, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be a good game anyway. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So Stunfisk does get to an Earthquake, which will be enough to KO the Deoxys and take that game. So yeah, either way, could have won it with Trevenant. You won it with Stunfisk. Doesn't really matter. Great game. Well played to my friend Mini Dave 101 over there. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. But that was a great game. Okay, these are actually out of order. So my bad, but that's okay. We see that he gets a Rhydon. So that's cool. This is actually a cool team. This actually might be a team I want to try. Like, I used to be really good. Like, in Season 1, I actually hit, I think it was Season 1, I hit the highest rank, which was rank 10 at the time, with the Caleb Peng's Double Grass team, but it was Shiftry and Meganium with Skarmory in the back. So a little bit similar vibe. It's different, but like a similar vibe, I guess. And at least the two in the back this time are not weak to fighting, and we do have quite a bit of fighting types in the meta now, so Shiftry doesn't do as well as it did in the past. Yeah, and both the Pokemon in the back take neutral damage from poison. They don't take, they're not weak to poison, right, because of the ghost and poison typing. So definitely a bad matchup. We do see a switch into Venusaur. Out comes Galarian Stunfisk. Definitely want to win this matchup. For sure want to win it. So Venusaur probably going to be willing to commit multiple shields if they have to. But it should be able to win. I think they could win. You don't have to shield this, but you could. They're not going to go ahead and shield it. It's going to be an Earthquake. Definitely doing a lot of... Oh, man. That does a lot of damage. Stunfisk can actually win this if they go ahead and shield. I think they could shield and farm down. So, yeah, that's what they're going to do. So, definitely unfortunate. Probably worth... Oh, they threw the Rock Slide. Probably worth the shield in the beginning, to be honest, to shield that Earthquake. But it is what it is. Going to go ahead and lose switch and come in with Stunfisk to farm down. Doesn't mean that the game's over, but we'll see. Is this really another Earthquake? Going to go ahead and shield it, not wanting to risk it. Yep, it is going to be Earthquake. And Stunfisk does fall down, so Medicham will be taking an Earthquake, so it will do a lot of damage. So maybe this Earthquake can then switch into Trevenant. But, oh, they actually do shield, switching into Trevenant right now. And we do see a switch into Azu. So Trevenant actually beats Azu. But I think, can they get to, I feel like they don't get to 2 Ice Beams. Hopefully they don't get to 2. So I think Trevenant has to shield, because this Ice Beam is going to do more than the Ice Punch from Medicham if it has Ice Punch. So you do have to shield this one. So we're going to go ahead and charge up enough for 2. Going for the Shadow Ball. Okay, will the Shadow Ball be enough to KO it? Is Shadow Ball more energy efficient than Seed Bomb? It KOs it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And now Trevenant will be able to get to a Shadow Ball. As I said, Ice Punch will not be enough to KO Trevenant. And it's going to be a Psychic, so maybe they don't even have Ice Punch. This will still do a lot, but it doesn't KO. Oh, the switch into Stunfisk? Okay. Switching into Stunfisk, trying to get to Earthquake. Medicham will go ahead and go for, let's see what they have. Power Punch. Okay, so it's a Power Punch Psychic. They do not have Ice Punch. We do see the Earthquake right now, and this will be doing a lot. Yeah, this is a good game. So Medicham will go down to that farm. So very nice. Really well played. I actually really like this team. I wanted to build a Trevenant ever since I knew we found out it was coming out this Halloween. It's such a good Pokemon. This is a really solid team. I like this team. But let's see how the next game plays out. It's going to be Galarian Stunfisk into Trevenant. So speaking of Trevenant, okay, so going to go ahead and switch into Venusaur. Okay, I mean, gonna go ahead and go for the Sludge Bomb, even though, I mean, it's neutral. It's neutral. It will do a lot of damage. If they don't shield, they do shield. So, okay. Trevenant still staying in, going for definitely a Shadow Ball. I don't think you bait with the Seed Bomb here. It is Shadow Ball. That will be enough to KO, doing a lot of damage. So, definitely tough. Could have shielded that up, but I guess they didn't want to. In comes their own Trevenant, trying to get to Shadow Ball. Okay, I feel like Trevenant has to shield this one up because you don't want to be hit with a Shadow Ball, right? Just going to be a Seed Bomb bait, so definitely unfortunate. But going to be able to farm down. No, they do get to another attack. So that was a nice play by the opponent to throw the bait just so they can get to another Seed Bomb. So able to throw 2 Seed Bombs instead of 1 Shadow Ball that would have been resisted anyway. And it gets both shields. We're going to see the Shadow Ball come in. Let's see if the Galarian Stunfisk decides to shield it or not. They do not. That does a lot of damage. We do see Galarian Stunfisk. In comes Scrafty. This one is looking to be a loss. Because Scrafty could just go Power Punch and just count it down, and plus it survives an Earthquake, right? We know that. So we're gonna see an Earthquake come in, and we know it survives it. So Earthquake is gonna get the shield, so they do go ahead and shield, which I think makes sense. And okay, they are going for the farm down, which means Stunfisk will be able to get to this Earthquake, which will do a lot, but that's certainly not gonna KO. Down goes Stunfisk. Seed Bomb with the Trevenant, going to go ahead and go for it right now. I believe this probably KOs Scrafty, as it does. So in comes Stunfisk. Oh, they have a Rock Slide, but this probably KOs, right? Oh, this is actually a close game. Rock Slide does KO. Okay, so good game. Not able to win that one, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and jump into the next battle. We'll see how the next game plays out. So here we go. We have Galarian Stunfisk on the lead versus Scrafty. So definitely not a good matchup. So gonna switch into Venusaur. No, gonna switch into Trevenant. Okay, in comes Golbat. Ooh, man, Golbat is a tough one. Okay, we're gonna see a Shadow Ball come in. They don't shield, that's amazing. So now Trevenant should be able to farm down, but will it shield this? If it doesn't, it's definitely gonna be a Poison Fang. But you got to commit to the switch. Yeah, you got to win switch. So definitely with the shield. So that was kind of lucky that they didn't shield. I thought they were going to shield it. So Trevenant is going to go ahead and just go for Seed Bombs just to get off whatever damage. That's a pretty good amount, to be honest. I mean, look at that. Scrafty's already 50% health. That's actually decent, right? It's actually pretty good. Foul Play will KO. And now you don't have the Stunfisk on the Scrafty. You have Venusaur. So unless I feel like the opponent maybe made a mistake by not shielding Golbat, unless they have another hard answer to Stunfisk in the back, which they might. We don't know. So Venusaur is going to charge up extra energy, going for the Frenzy Plant, just going for that knockout right now. So this is going to get the shield. Maybe they have something weak to Venusaur in the back. We'll see. Maybe a Swampert? I don't know. Gonna go ahead and just let it go. Calling the Power Punch. Beautiful call. Switching into Stunfisk, trying to get ahead on energy. They do switch out into their own Venusaur, so it's actually Venusaur in the back. Rock Slide is coming out. Going for the bait. Will they shield? No shield from the Venusaur. Nice call. But another Rock Slide coming in. So, I mean, this is going to get the Venusaur low. They might not shield it. They don't have to. It doesn't KO. They do go ahead and shield. Very nice. Frenzy Plant coming in. Stunfisk is going to go ahead and shield this one up. So, okay. And then wants to get to one more Rock Slide. Not able to do it. Does this Frenzy Plant KO the Stunfisk, though? It does not. Able to get to it. Okay, hold on. Able to get to it. So this is going to not KO, but it's going to get it pretty low. And in comes Venusaur. Venusaur is going to go ahead and immediately throw the Frenzy Plant. This is going to be enough to KO. So nice combo play there. And in comes Scrafty, and Scrafty goes down to 1 Vine Whip. Great games, losing that lead. And switching into Trevenant, which honestly is not really good against Scrafty because Foul Play is super effective and will do a lot, even though Counter is double resisted. So great play, able to overcome that, but yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, mirror match. You hate to see it. You could play this any number of ways. You could shield, you could bait, you could try and catch, which is what we're seeing. Hopefully they went for Earthquake, but they could have attempted to bait. Nope, they're going to go for Earthquake. So nice catch, although it still does a lot of damage. But in comes Pelipper. Okay, yeah, I mean, Trevenant is going to lose this matchup. So we're going to see a Seed Bomb that will get the shield. Okay, hey, picking up a shield. I didn't think they would shield, but that's nice. Pelipper does farm down, though. I guess that makes sense. If they were afraid of the Shadow Ball, they wanted to shield that. So they can farm down and get a lot of energy, right? So we're going to see a Weather Ball come in from this Pelipper, doing a lot of damage. Rock Slide will do a lot of damage as well to the Pelipper. Almost KOing it. Able to farm down? No, not quite. This Weather Ball coming in. This will be enough to KO. So Stunfisk is going to shield and go for the farm down. Should be able to get it. Yeah, able to get it. It was very low. And in comes Venusaur, so Venusaur is going to be hit with this Earthquake. Let's see if they shield. I mean, this is going to do a lot of damage, as we've seen in the past. They do not shield. Both switching out at the same time. Venusaur into Galarian Stunfisk, just swapping the matchups, basically. Venusaur going to go ahead and go for this Frenzy Plant. Doing a lot. They're still not shielding. If you're the Venusaur, you might want to consider shielding. We do see a shield there. Oh, it's just going to be a bait. That is definitely unfortunate. But I probably would have shielded that as well. But it is unfortunate. This is probably an Earthquake. So it's going to do a lot, but it's not going to KO. So Venusaur wants to get the farm. Able to get it. Going to click on Frenzy Plant immediately. The Venusaur has to shield this. So we know the Venusaur is going to go ahead and shield. There we go. Very nice. Trying to get to one more. Oh, just going for the Sludge Bomb and able to get to the Sludge Bomb. And this is going to take out the Venusaur. Great battles. Thank you for submitting them. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.